Morning, lovelies. Hey, just doing a little setup. I'm gonna try to edit this video, edit a couple of videos together, see how it works. If it doesn't, I'll just shove it to the wayside. I might throw it up as a tryout. Anyways, I'm down in Pennsylvania today. I had to come visit my dad, and I'm going to do my workout. It's pouring, and I'm going to get wet, and I don't want to do this. I've been standing here for about 5 minutes going, really? Okay. Alright, so see you guys in a little bit. Bye. I wanted to give you a second to see some of the places I grew up. Thought it'd be kind of neat. Sorry, that was a car passing by. What you're seeing before you is a swamp. We used to fish. This place probably has like 3 or 4 of my bikes in it, literally. You can't see it from here, but that far edge out over there, we used to ramp our bikes off to see how far we could get. Yeah, and there's logs down below, and when your bike's spokes get caught up in there, you can't get out. It's really bad. This side's got less crap in it, but this side has a shit ton of fish. But as you can see, there's stuff there all the freaking time. So, I mean, we got trout and sunnies. There's some other weird fish in here. I don't know what they are. But then you've got snapping turtles, beavers, ducks. For some reason, swans have moved in. Evil motherfuckers. And I think there might be just geese over there as well. But that's all I got for you guys right now, okay? I'll give you another spot in a few minutes. Just another shot of the swamp from a different angle. I'm actually what we call in the shale pits. It's old dead coal. My hometown used to be a coal mining place years and years ago. As you can see, the swamp's over on this side, and there's the wind that always happens up here. Hope you guys can still hear me. And then on this side, we have what's called we always called it Crystal Lake. Yeah, I know, it's kind of creepy, but in the winter it would freeze solid, and you could see all the way straight down to the bottom. There's like nothing in there besides, well, obviously this little rubble up here, but that open spot's all the way back down through that way too. It freezes solid, and I mean seriously, the water is so clear, it's ridiculous. So, like I said, this is probably not really a major workout. It's more of a hometown workout, which is I stop, look around, piss around, you know. This is what happens when I work out where I grew up. Alright, see you guys in a few minutes. Oh, this, right up here, is a sportsman's club. It used to be a lot rougher looking when I was a kid, and they had a lot rougher crowds. I'd love to show you inside, but it's only open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and today's Wednesday, so not happening. Anyways, another quick shot. See that house straight there? It's really kind of hard to see. See if I can zoom here. That is actually the house my dad lives in on the other side of this valley here. Yeah, my whole town's up on 2 sides of a hill. Alright, next up, the park. Like I said, next one is the park. Again, they've done a lot of renovations since I was a kid. Basically, all you can see is that green thing right there, that kind of monkey bar looking trapezoid, weird rectangular circle thing. Those horses there. See if I can get my hand in the way. That swing set and that big ass slide were the only things here when I was a kid. They've done a lot of work. I mean, they've even repainted the pavilion. Added a little picnicking area. That, where this all PlayStation set is, actually was a helipad for a while, until they got the one installed in the town over closer to the hospital where they got permits and stuff. So, yeah, that's all added, which is kind of neat. There used to be a sandbox like up in here, and all it was 4 pieces of wood, a little bit of a seat, and then sand poured in. That was it. See here. See, you've got baseball field, which has always been here. Nobody really uses it. I mean, when there used to be a lot more kids, they used to actually have a baseball team up this way. And then it was the adult baseball team until all those kids that grew up to adults got too old and had kids of their own and had to deal with that crap. I don't know if it's still out there. Wow, there's actually picnic tables in here. They rebuilt this whole thing completely. This used to be just a random shell with a couple broken down picnic tables in it. These things are bolted down. And somebody left trash. Lovely. There used to be a spigot over on this side too. All these things are locked tight. Holy flippin' A. I'm trying not to swear. Power. Wow, they really brought this thing up. Back there, let's see here. You can kind of see the white markers. There actually used to be an outhouse out there. And that thing was creepy as hell, but you had to pee, There's no other choice. Alright guys, I got a couple more spots I want to show you. I'm going to head probably up to what we call the Slashins. I'm not really going to go far up in there, but I'll give you an idea of the road and what the heck has happened with that too. Later. Interesting, but this town had been built for coal mines, and a lot of old places were torn down. You'll find a shit ton of these all over the place. Random staircases, nobody decided to pull out. I mean, there is a house back there, but it's way too far for the staircase to be used for anything besides cutting it up over the hill. And I mean, there's like a crap ton of them. I'm trying not to swear because I don't know if I'll get tagged on YouTube or bad swearing, whatever. Okay, I'll keep going, guys. I'm just going back a little bit. It looks like it's all posted now. This one entrance is up in Slashins. But we used to come back here, and there was a bull back here. He was the only guy back here. I think they probably studded him out or something. But, I mean, he was the nicest thing ever. People are like, oh yeah, bulls are mean, bulls are nasty. No, he'd come up, butt the fence, he wants petted. That's about it. I mean, looks like there's horses out there now. Anyways, this little building back here, can't really see it anymore. There used to be where the ATV and stuff sits. There used to be a little shack there, and the old couple that lived there ran a bike shop. You could come get your bicycle fixed. They had little things like it was a little side grocery store too. Just something so people didn't have to run, 8 miles to town to get milk if they needed it. Alright, see you guys. Main Street in my hometown. Not very impressive, is it? We have a post office right here. And it's actually a restaurant now, but it used to be St. Stanislaus Augustus Catholic Church. It's a mouthful. That's one thing in small town Pennsylvania you'll always find. There's at least one church and at least one bar in every small ass little town. And there's the end of my town. If you go about another mile of that way, there's another end of my town. And then it's up the hill and then up that hill. Alright, probably gonna wrap up. Next one you'll probably see is when I'm at my house. So finish up and talk to you guys and give you an idea of how much I actually covered. Like I said, this wasn't really a full workout. It was just more of a me showing you guys my place, or my old place. Bye. See you guys, it stopped raining probably about 15 minutes into my walk, which was perfectly fine for me. I walked 2.5 miles in an hour. Split pace, I think it said it was like 26 minutes 37 seconds. I don't know off the top of my head. So just wanted to show you guys around my old town. I don't know if you can see it because it's going to be on an awkward turn, but that right there was my house. I hope you actually could see it. So yeah, it was an interesting show around. I'm heading back up home to New York today, so I'll give you guys a breakdown later on and stuff like that. Okay, bye.